Yo, Mezzos. Welcome to Big Man, Big Advice. I'm your resident Mesomorph advisor, Jerome A. Carter, and the A stands for Always Learning. You know, the early versions of the internet, the 80s version of the internet, served a very good purpose, right? When you looked up something, you got exactly what you were looking for. There wasn't all these different variations. Now we have, I don't know what version we're on now, 3.0 going on 4. Now when you look up something, there's so many variations of what you're asking for. So now you got to sift through all those variations and figure out, okay, what am I really trying to get out of this question or this answer? What am I trying to get, right? And that's very big in the fitness industry. Huge in the fitness industry. You can look up protein powder. You can look up how much protein per pound. You can look up so many different things. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, right? That's where this channel comes in. I'm trying to keep it very simple for a very specific group of people. Big Man, Big Advice is for Mesomorphs, period. My information comes directly from me, what I call Pope Principle. Personally observe, personally experience. This is what I am doing. That way I can say I am doing this, right? So let's cut out all the nonsense when it comes to people saying you need to take this amount of protein or you need to do this. And they're not talking about a specific group. They're just using a bland, like using a shotgun blast. You're just spraying everybody. You know, like with water hose, you're just spraying everybody. You're not being specific. That's why it's so gray and people are confused about should they be eating 6 meals a day? Should they not be eating 6 meals a day? Should I be eating more eggs? Should I be doing this? Should I be going keto? Should I not be doing keto? Should I be eating fruits and vegetables? And it gets so confusing because they're trying to get everybody in the net. I don't want everybody in the net. I really don't care. I care about a specific group of people which I am part of, period. Men and women, very specific group. So let's keep it simple, right? Let's keep it very simple. What are my workouts? What do I do, right? Take 1 day off, 2 days workout. 1 day off, 2 day workout. Why do I do it that way? Because that 1 day off breaks up your workout, right? So you got that 1 day off, you can rest. You come in that next day to work out. You're up, you're feeling good. I'm about to knock this out. That second day, you may not be as pumped, but you still not got a good workout. But you know that next day you can rest. So it's like it gives your brain, gives you enough stimulation to keep you going, but not too much to wear you out. Like that third day, unless you're really into working out, that third day is draining as hell. Especially if you're doing high intensity workouts. Like I do high intensity workouts. What do my workouts consist of? I do a minimum of 2 hours of cardio a day. I try to do 2,000 calorie burn a day. Right now, I'm getting ready to go into the gym. 2,000 calories. 1,000 calories on the elliptical, which I do for an hour. 1,000 calories on the treadmill, which I do for an hour. So right there is 2 hours. Not including the workout in the middle, which is going to be chest, arms, legs, whatever I have in the middle. Right? So it's going to be a total about 2.5 hours in the gym. That is a significant amount of time in the gym. And you're doing that for 2 days, right? So that's 2.5. So we're talking about 5 hours. You're doing, in those 2 days, you're doing enough of a workout for somebody for the whole week. That's why I break it up the way I do. The typical person is going to go in for about 20 minutes of cardio. Go mess around with some weights, pull this, do that, little whatever. They're going to stretch a little bit and leave. They're going to be out of the gym for the time it takes me to do 1 hour of cardio. When I start my cardio, I see people come in. I'm still on cardio. They do their 10 minutes warm up. Go do elliptical. They're going to do something with the cables, some abs. People love doing the abs, some arms, and they're out. And I'm still there. I say all this to say, keep it simple. I try to keep it as simple as possible because there's so much information. You can get lost in all this information. So keep it simple. 1 day off, 2 days on. 1 day off, 2 days on. Do you need to do 2 hours of cardio plus other workout? Maybe you don't. Maybe you do. I'm trying to accomplish something. I'm trying to get to where I want to get to faster. Once I get down to a certain weight that I want to get to, then I'll start weaning myself off. But right now, I have to be very intense, very intentional to get it off faster. So then later on, I can just maintain. Versus maintaining now and taking forever to get to my actual goal. That's something you're going to have to work on yourself. When it comes to food, I keep it very simple when it comes to food. Eat half the food you normally eat and double your cardio. Don't make it harder than what it is. But there's so much information. I understand why it's hard to do all that. I understand. I really do. There's just so much information. Eat this and that and 6 meals a day and pecans and weigh your chicken. All of us aren't bodybuilders, nor do we care about half of that stuff. And we still want to, I don't have cheat days. I eat food. There's no cheat days. I just eat half. So there's a big ass bag of chips. There's a small bag of chips. You can get they got the 2 for $1 bag of chips. You don't need the big bag of chips. You can buy the smaller drinks. Put more ice in your cup. I'm not saying don't have this stuff because you're going to want to crave it more. That's going to make it a lot worse to stick with it. Half of what you normally have. You don't got to have 3 meals a day. Yep, I said it. You don't need 3 meals a day. You're a mesomorph. You don't need 3 meals. You can wake up and not eat nothing. Just you don't feel like eating nothing. Don't eat nothing. You don't need to eat. Don't get confused. Don't get confused. I gotta have breakfast. I gotta have this. No, you don't. Stop. Just stop. Stop. Don't make it harder than what it is. Stop. You don't gotta have breakfast. You don't. You don't gotta have lunch. You don't. You get 1 meal a day some days. You don't have to have all that. Stop. Just stop. Stop. Especially if you're working out, you're not gonna want to eat as much as you think you are once you start working out. You'll see that. I say all this to say, this channel, Big Man, Big Advice, I want to keep things very simple because I keep things very simple. Don't make it harder than what it is. I'm out.